There is one mistake many people over 60 are making every single day. And they have no idea it could be causing their blood sugar to rise, leaving them more tired, more dizzy, and making their diabetes medication work less effectively. What is surprising is that this mistake has nothing to do with sweets, bread, or white rice. It starts with the way you drink water. Many older adults believe that drinking a few glasses of water a day is enough. But the truth is, when you drink water can be just as important as how much you drink. Even mild dehydration for a few hours can cause blood sugar to rise, make your blood thicker, make insulin work less efficiently, and leave you feeling tired, heavy-headed, or lightheaded without knowing why. What makes this even more dangerous is that after age 60, your sense of thirst becomes much weaker. You may already be dehydrated and not realize it at all. Some studies show that even mild dehydration can raise blood sugar by 10 to 20 points. For many people, that alone is enough to cause unusually high morning readings, even if they were very careful with dinner the night before. In this video, I'm going to share the most important time of day to drink water if you have diabetes, and one very simple habit before meals that may help keep your blood sugar more stable, even though very few people know about it. And stay with me until the end, because one harmless-looking mistake that many people make every night may be quietly causing your blood sugar to rise the next morning. After age 60, the body begins to change in ways that make it much harder to stay properly hydrated. The first reason is that your sense of thirst becomes weaker with age. When you are younger, even mild dehydration can make your mouth feel dry or make you want to drink water right away. But as you get older, your body no longer sends those signals as strongly. You may go for hours without enough water and never feel thirsty at all. That is why so many older adults believe they are drinking enough water when in reality their bodies may be mildly dehydrated every single day. The second reason is that the kidneys no longer work as efficiently as they once did. When you are younger, your kidneys do a very good job of holding on to the water your body needs. But with age, that ability becomes weaker. The body loses water more quickly, especially overnight. On top of that, many older adults take blood pressure medication or diuretics. These medications cause the body to lose more water through urine. Just taking your medication in the morning can leave you losing more fluid throughout the day without realizing it. Coffee, strong tea, and even some sugar-free drinks can make dehydration worse because they may cause you to urinate more often. Another issue that people rarely talk about is that many older adults intentionally drink less water because they are afraid of using the bathroom too often or waking up during the night. This is especially common in people who deal with nighttime urination, a weak bladder, or trouble sleeping. But the less water you drink, the more likely your blood becomes thicker, your circulation becomes slower, and your blood sugar becomes higher. Dehydration does not just make you feel thirsty. It can also make you feel tired, give you headaches, make you dizzy, constipated, confused, and even increase your risk of falling. Some studies also suggest that when the body is dehydrated, the stress hormone cortisol may rise. And when cortisol rises, the liver releases more glucose into the bloodstream. That means even if you are eating very carefully, your blood sugar can still go up simply because your body does not have enough water. What makes dehydration even more dangerous is that it does not always show up as thirst. Many older adults are dehydrated every day without realizing it. They assume they are just a little more tired, a little older, or not sleeping well. But in reality, the body may be sending out warning signs in very subtle ways. One of the most common signs is waking up with dry lips and a sticky mouth. If you often wake up with a dry throat, a heavy feeling on your tongue, or the need to drink water as soon as you open your eyes, that may be a sign that your body was already dehydrated overnight. Many people also wake up feeling heavy-headed, slightly dizzy, or unable to fully wake up for several minutes. They assume it is simply part of aging or a poor night's sleep. But in many cases, the real reason is that the blood has become thicker after going many hours without water. The color of your urine is also a very important sign. If your urine is usually dark yellow or amber colored, it may mean that your body is trying to hold on to every bit of water it has left. On the other hand, pale yellow urine, similar to watered-down lemonade, is often a sign that your body is better hydrated. Another sign many people overlook is afternoon fatigue. If you often feel sluggish, heavy-headed, low on energy, or very sleepy after lunch, dehydration may be part of the reason. Feeling dizzy when you stand up too quickly is another common sign. When the body is dehydrated, blood pressure can drop slightly each time you change positions. This is especially dangerous for older adults because it increases the risk of falling. Constipation, dry skin, itchy skin, or nighttime leg cramps can also be linked to not getting enough water and minerals. And there is one sign that many people with diabetes experience but rarely think about: unusually high blood sugar in the morning. You may eat a very light dinner, no sweets, not much rice or bread. But the next morning, your reading is still higher than usual. Sometimes the reason is not the food. It is the fact that your body has been dehydrated for hours. The first mistake, and also the most common one, is only drinking water when you feel thirsty. It sounds normal. Many people still think, "I'll drink when I'm thirsty. My body knows what it needs." But after age 60, that is no longer true. At this stage of life, thirst is like the low fuel light in your car. When that light comes on, it means you are already close to empty. It is not an early warning sign. It is a late one. By the time you start to notice a dry mouth or feel thirsty, your body may have already been dehydrated for quite a while. And during that time, a lot has already started happening inside the body. Your blood becomes thicker. Your heart has to work harder to pump blood throughout the body. Insulin moves more slowly. Blood sugar also has a harder time getting into your cells to be used for energy. Imagine that your blood is like a river carrying glucose throughout the body. When the river is full and flowing well, everything works smoothly. Glucose gets where it needs to go. Your cells have energy. You feel more alert, but when the body becomes dehydrated, that river starts to dry up. The flow becomes slower. Everything becomes thicker and more congested. Sugar starts to get stuck in the bloodstream instead of moving into the cells. That is why many people do not eat very much and still have high blood sugar. The problem is not always the food. Sometimes the real issue is that your body is dehydrated, but you do not feel thirsty yet. And if you wait until you are thirsty to drink water, you are always chasing dehydration instead of preventing it in the first place. The second mistake is letting your body go without water for hours and then drinking a large amount all at once. Many people go through the entire morning without drinking anything, or they may only take a few sips of coffee. Then, around lunchtime, they suddenly drink 2 or 3 glasses of water. Others drink very little all day and then drink a lot at night because they think they need to catch up. But that is not how the body works. It cannot absorb a large amount of water in just a few minutes. When you drink too much at once, the extra water usually goes straight to your bladder instead of staying inside your cells where it is actually needed. As a result, you end up urinating more often, but your body is still not truly hydrated. This is especially common in the evening. Many people drink very little throughout the day and only start drinking more after dinner. The result is that they have to wake up several times during the night to use the bathroom. Their sleep gets interrupted. They feel more tired the next day. Morning blood sugar also tends to be higher because of poor sleep and added stress. For older adults, getting up during the night also increases the risk of falling, especially if the house is dark, the legs are weak, or dizziness happens when standing up too quickly. The body absorbs water best when you drink small amounts consistently throughout the day. Think about a dry plant that has not been watered for a long time. If you dump an entire bucket of water on it all at once, most of the water will run off the top. But if you water it slowly, the soil softens little by little, and the roots have time to absorb it. Your body works the same way. It does not need a huge amount of water all at once. It needs steady, gentle hydration throughout the day. The third mistake is thinking that every drink is the same. Many older adults believe that as long as some kind of liquid is going into the body, that is enough. But in reality, some drinks do not help your body stay hydrated at all. In fact, they may actually make you lose more water or cause your blood sugar to fluctuate even more. Coffee is one of the most common examples. A small cup of coffee in the morning is usually not a major problem. But if you drink several cups throughout the day, especially before drinking any water, the caffeine can make you urinate more often and cause your body to lose even more fluid. Strong tea can have the same effect. Many people think tea is healthier than coffee, so they drink a lot of it. But some types of tea contain a significant amount of caffeine and can still contribute to dehydration if you drink too much. Sugar-free soda is also not as healthy as many people think. Even though it does not contain real sugar, many types still contain artificial sweeteners, caffeine, or high amounts of sodium. These ingredients may make you feel thirstier, affect your appetite, and cause unusual blood sugar swings in some people. Bottled fruit juice is another major problem. Even if the label says 100% juice, many juices still contain a very high amount of sugar. A glass of bottled orange juice or apple juice can contain as much sugar as a can of soda. If you truly want to hydrate your body, the best choice is still plain water, warm water, or water with a few slices of fresh lemon. Some people also like adding a small pinch of sea salt or a little natural electrolyte powder to their morning water to help the body hold on to hydration more effectively. Sometimes what your body needs is not more coffee or more tea. It just needs a glass of water at the right time. There is one time of day that matters more than any other when it comes to drinking water and controlling blood sugar. That time is right after you wake up. After 7 to 8 hours of sleep, your body has already lost a significant amount of water through breathing, sweating, and normal metabolism overnight. But most people do not drink water right away. They make coffee, check their phone, watch the news, or start doing things around the house. Some people do not have their first glass of water until 1 or even 2 hours after waking up. The problem is that during that time, the body is still dehydrated after a long night. And this is also when cortisol levels are at their highest. Cortisol is the hormone that helps you wake up and feel alert in the morning. But it also has another effect. It tells the liver to release more glucose into the bloodstream. If your body is already dehydrated, your blood is thicker than normal, and when cortisol keeps pushing more glucose into the blood, your morning blood sugar can rise very quickly. That is why many people wake up with high blood sugar readings even when they ate very little the night before. Another very common mistake is drinking coffee immediately after waking up. Coffee may help you feel more awake, but if you drink it before your body has had any water, it can make you urinate more, make your heart beat faster, and leave you feeling even more tired or shaky. A better habit is to drink a large glass of warm water within the first few minutes after waking up. You can add a few drops of lemon or a very small pinch of sea salt if it works well for your body. Then wait about 15 to 20 minutes before having coffee or breakfast. That one small change alone may help you feel more alert, less dry, and more stable in your morning blood sugar. Another small habit that can make a big difference is drinking water before meals. Many people only drink during the meal or after they finish eating. But for older adults, especially those trying to control their blood sugar, a better time may be about 15 to 20 minutes before a meal. You do not need to drink a lot. Just one small glass is enough. This helps prepare the body for digestion. The stomach gets gently woken up before food comes in. The digestive system works more smoothly. You are also more likely to eat more slowly and eat a little less without feeling deprived. That is especially important for people with diabetes. Because when you eat too quickly or eat too much in a short amount of time, glucose enters the bloodstream very fast. The body has to deal with a large amount of sugar all at once, and blood sugar after the meal can rise sharply. But when you drink water before a meal, food is digested more slowly and evenly. Carbohydrates do not enter the bloodstream as quickly. That helps keep blood sugar after meals more stable. Some studies also suggest that drinking water before meals may support weight control, especially in middle-aged and older adults. When the body is well hydrated, you are less likely to confuse hunger with thirst. Many people think they are hungry and end up eating extra bread, fruit, or snacks when what their body actually needs is water. So before lunch and dinner, try drinking a small glass of water and then wait about 15 minutes. It is a very simple change, but sometimes the simplest changes create the clearest results. Many people think it is enough to drink water only before or after physical activity. But for older adults, especially those with diabetes, that is often not enough. Even light activities like walking, gardening, cleaning the house, grocery shopping, or taking care of grandchildren can make the body lose more water than you realize. When you are active, your body needs more water to keep blood flowing properly, help the heart work efficiently, and move glucose into the cells for energy. If you do not drink water during activity, your body can start reacting very quickly. You may feel more tired than usual. Your arms and legs may feel heavier. Your heart may beat faster. Some people start to feel shaky, dizzy, or need to sit down after only a few minutes of walking. For people with diabetes, dehydration during activity can also make blood sugar fluctuate more. In some people, blood sugar goes up because the body becomes stressed and releases more glucose into the bloodstream. In others, especially those taking medication or insulin, blood sugar may drop too quickly and cause dizziness, sweating, or weakness. That is why you should not wait until you feel thirsty or until you finish exercising to drink water. A better approach is to take small sips while you are active. If you are walking for more than 20 minutes or doing housework continuously, take a short break and drink a little water. You do not need a lot. Just a few small sips every 15 to 20 minutes can help your body stay more stable. This is especially important on hot days, when you are outside or when you are taking medications that can make you lose water more quickly. Drinking water at the right time during activity does not just help you feel less tired. It can also help you stay active longer, feel steadier on your feet, and stay safer. Many people think that if they drink enough water, the body will automatically absorb all of it. But in reality, it is not that simple. Water is only part of the story. To keep water inside your cells and help the body use it effectively, you also need important minerals, especially magnesium. Magnesium is involved in hundreds of processes throughout the body. It helps muscles relax, supports sleep, keeps the heartbeat steady, and is especially important for blood sugar control. When the body does not have enough magnesium, insulin does not work as well. That means glucose has a harder time getting into the cells and is more likely to stay in the bloodstream longer. That is why many people with diabetes or prediabetes often have lower magnesium levels than normal. The problem is that the signs of magnesium deficiency are very easy to miss. You may feel more tired, sleep poorly, wake up often during the night, have leg cramps, muscle aches, an irregular heartbeat, or constantly feel stressed without knowing why. Many people assume that is just part of getting older. But sometimes your body is simply missing one very important mineral. Magnesium also helps the body hold on to water inside the cells. If you are low in magnesium and other electrolytes, you may drink a lot of water but still feel dry, tired, or have to urinate constantly because your body is not holding on to water the right way. You do not need to rely on supplements right away. There are many natural foods rich in magnesium that older adults can eat more often, such as leafy greens, almonds, pumpkin seeds, avocado, beans, oatmeal, or dark chocolate with low sugar. Some people also like adding a small amount of natural electrolytes to their morning water, especially if they get tired easily, have frequent cramps, or spend a lot of time outdoors. For people who struggle with sleep, frequent cramps, or blood sugar that is very hard to control, asking a doctor about magnesium supplements may also be worth considering. because sometimes what your body is missing is not just water. It is the minerals that help water actually do its job. I remember one female patient in her early 70s telling me that she had almost given up. She ate very carefully. No sweets, no soda. Dinner was always small and low in carbs, but every morning her blood sugar was still high. Some mornings she would wake up with a reading close to 180, even though the night before she had only eaten soup and a few vegetables. She said, "I do not understand what else I am supposed to do. I feel like my body just does not listen anymore." When we looked back at her daily routine, I noticed something very simple. Every morning she woke up, made coffee right away, and drank almost an entire large mug before having even a sip of water. She also almost never drank water before meals and drank very little throughout the day because she was afraid of going to the bathroom too often. We did not change her medication. We did not change her diet. We only changed the way she drank water. 1 glass of warm water right after waking up. 1 small glass before lunch and dinner. Less coffee in the morning. More steady hydration throughout the day. 2 weeks later, she called me and said she no longer woke up feeling heavy-headed. She felt more alert faster. She was no longer as exhausted in the afternoon. And what surprised her the most was that her morning blood sugar started coming down. Not in some magical overnight way, but it became more stable. Some mornings it was 15 to 20 points lower than before. A few months later, she said something to me that I still remember today. "I thought feeling this tired was just part of getting older. I had no idea my body was simply dehydrated." Sometimes what makes your blood sugar harder to control is not the food you ate the night before. It is something your body may have been missing for years. Water cannot replace medication. It does not cure diabetes. But when you drink it the right way, at the right times, and more consistently each day, your body can start to function differently. You may feel more alert in the morning, less tired in the afternoon, sleep better at night, and most importantly, your blood sugar may become more stable over time. So I want you to try something very simple for the next 14 days. Right after you wake up, drink 1 large glass of water. Before lunch and dinner, drink 1 more small glass. Do not wait until you feel thirsty, and try to drink more consistently throughout the day. After 14 days, pay attention to how your body feels. Is your morning blood sugar lower? Are you still as tired in the afternoon? Are you sleeping better, feeling less dizzy, or waking up with less dryness in your mouth? Sometimes the smallest changes create the biggest difference. If you decide to try this 14-day challenge, leave a comment below saying 14-day water challenge, so I know you are getting started. And if you have a simple trick that helps you remember to drink water every day, share it in the comments. It may help someone else improve their health too. If this video was helpful, do not forget to like and subscribe so you do not miss future videos about staying healthy after 60.